Alright, what's up, fellow Vault Dwellers? At least I hope you're a Vault Dweller, because if you don't like Fallout, well, Season 1 Reloaded, there's really nothing here for you. I mean, this Season 1 Reloaded it's loaded and packed with content, but the issue is, if you played Black Ops 6 last year, and you played it all year long, well, I hate to break it to you, but you pretty much got nothing new, because all they did is they ported over pretty much everything from Black Ops 7 or Black Ops 6. Always getting them confused because they're basically the same game, but they ported over Fringe. There we go. One new map. We have 4 new maps. New quotations. 4 new maps. First one being the fucking Fringe. And it's the Black Ops 6 version. Copy pasted. And then we got some other ones. We'll get into those in a second. But this is a Fallout pretty much update, if you will say, to Call of Duty. Here's the reward track here, and I gotta say, oh my god, this is gonna be a long video here, because this is a complex subject. Probably not to some people, but to me, it's complex because I hate collabs, dude. Like, I don't understand this era of collabs in video games that we're living in, where I don't understand. This is supposed to be a spiritual successor to Black Ops 2. Why don't we have a Black Ops 2 throwback with Black Ops 2 skins? Or like Black Ops 1 or World at War? Which, I mean, last year we had the prestige rewards that were based around other Call of Duties, but like, I don't understand why we don't just go all out with the skins, or have like a, it wouldn't make much sense to, Call of Duty Ghosts, to have the Ghost skin in the game as an earnable reward, something like that, but I don't know. But the reward track there is pretty cool. We also got the new map, which it's some Japanese fucking name. I can't pronounce it, dudes. So who knows what the fuck it's called, but it's based on Toshin. And then we got here, as you can see in the gameplay. Now this is actually insane here. This is the Vault Tech Nuketown. It basically Fallout, but Nuketown. And it's cool. If you're not a Fallout fan, I mean, this update, there's nothing for you in this update. I already said that, but pretty much nothing for you. But I will say this is really cool. I have an overview video. I don't know if my map overview of this is going to come out before this video or after this video, but, it's on my channel. The video is going to be on my channel. If it's not there, then it'll be up tomorrow. But as you can see, they got Nuka-Colas here. This is really cool. I gotta say, I enjoy playing on this map, and I am a huge Fallout fan myself. Hundreds and hundreds of hours in Fallout 4. And, I played a lot of Fallout 3 in New Vegas. I never, played a shit ton of those games, but I played them enough to beat them. Fallout New Vegas, I played all the DLC. But my experience wasn't that good with those games, only because I play on the PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation 3 version of Fallout 3 and New Vegas are abysmal. Especially New Vegas. Getting through that New Vegas DLC, literally was just miserable. The game would constantly crash. It was a terrible experience. I can't tell you if those DLCs were good or not, because honestly, I was so focused on my game not crashing that I don't remember the storylines of those DLCs. Even though I played through every single DLC, I don't remember the storylines. At all. I remember the locations I was in, but other than the actual story of them, I have no recollection of them at all. But yeah, and then we have the Ghoul game mode, which you see in gameplay, and that's pretty fun. But the issue with this Fallout collab here is, this stuff's cool, but it's only going to last so long, After a few days of playing on this Fallout version of Nuketown, after a few days I'm going to be bored. And then we have the return of Meltdown from Black Ops 2. First time it's ever, came back. I would have preferred if they actually reimagined it. But they didn't, of course. They barely do that anymore. They just copy and pasted the Black Ops 2 Meltdown and brought it into this game instead of reimagining it like they did here with Nuketown, our little reimagining of it. Instead of doing that, they just copy and pasted it. And then that's basically sums up Black Ops 7, is they're just taking shit from the past, not doing any changes, nothing, no reimaginings, no remakes. They're just copy and paste. And then we got all the Black Ops 6 equipment and streaks that are back. Like, it's garbage. And then the score streaks and the equipment don't even have overclocks like the rest of the Black Ops 7 equipment. So like it's just pure lazy. They're all finally back from their big New Year's break, their Christmas break that lasted forever. Which, I'm all for them being off for Christmas. Don't get me wrong, but there's pretty much nothing new with this update. We got terrible, terrible maps. And what was the other map? We got Fringe, Meltdown, the Nuketown. Oh yeah, and there was that garbage Japanese one that I can't even pronounce. But either way, this just sucks. It just straight up sucks. So I'm gonna be completely honest here. I did get the premium reward track. As somebody who has been shitting on the game like a shit ton, I don't like Black Ops 7. It's good enough to casually play occasionally. On Prestige 5, I played it a lot when it came out. I enjoyed it here and there, but I did get it. But the reason I got it was because I didn't spend money on it. Now, even if you like Fallout, I don't recommend you spend money on it because, first of all, the premium skins you get, the Brotherhood of Steel ones, you're at a disadvantage if you run them because your character model is bigger. It's very easy for people to shoot you. You're at a disadvantage, so you might as well just stick with the free ones. And all the free rewards are better anyway. The vault suits, and then you got the Vault-Tec skin and weapon charm. That stuff's pretty cool, and I will be running that Vault-Tec skin, assuming I get that far into the event track. I don't play this game very often, but since I got that, I probably will play it a little bit more. My friend recently got the game, and it's a little more fun playing with him. But I didn't spend money on this rewards track. I got it with free COD points because over the years of playing these Call of Duty games, I've managed to somehow get a bunch of free COD points. So I was like, fuck it, I got the COD points for free. I might as well get it because I do love Fallout. But I want to discuss this collab thing because it's so funny they didn't put in carry forward because they wanted to keep it grounded, but then a couple months into the game's life cycle and we got Fallout already. And this collab thing has been just a major issue in modern gaming. Because no IPs, no games, none of them want to promote their own stuff. Like, Call of Duty is here promoting Fallout, probably because Amazon paid them. Like, pretty much, it just comes down to money. This is another issue. A good comparison is, like, current day WWE with the advertisements. If you watch modern day WWE, every single match has a sponsorship. There's just ads all over the place, and that stuff is also in gaming right now, where these companies are just putting their shit, paying their way into other games, and then because these companies are greedy and want money, instead of making their own game better and promoting their own game inside their games, wrap your head around that one, they're accepting the money and just throwing other properties into their game. It's just, I've never understood the appeal. That's why, back when I used to play a lot of Fortnite, if I bought skins, I would always buy the Fortnite original skins. The Dark Bomber and, the Banana and, all the Fortnite original stuff. I would buy that and pay money on that because if I'm playing Fortnite, I want to immerse myself and be playing as Fortnite characters. I don't understand people who get on Fortnite and then want another property's content. It's the same thing here. I guess the one reason this Fallout 1 has kind of got me is because this game is so bland. I mean, there's no other operators in the game that I give two fucks about playing as. Mason and, all the classic Black Ops characters that are in Black Ops 7. The Black Ops 7 version of these characters, to me, ain't even the characters. Like, Mason in Black Ops 7 is not Mason. The real Mason is in Black Ops 1 and 2. That's the real Mason. The Mason in this game isn't him. It's some fucking cheap knockoff. But I do like this Nuketown variant. Honestly, it might be one of my favorite Nuketown variants. And I gotta say, this collab, it did get me a bit. And I kind of feel bad about it because, I am against collabs. I still think this shouldn't be in the game. But, if Amazon's going to pay Activision to put their shit in the game, the player counts are already fucking down. I mean, who knows? I don't know. A collab like this, I don't see a collab like this in making the player count go up that much. I mean, if somebody doesn't like Black Ops 7, I don't know what Fallout would do to make them get back on the game, especially when they can just go and play another Fallout game. But I mean, either way, I mean, yeah, we got all the Black Ops 6 shit. We got this new Nuketown, which is the only real good part of it. There's also another special game mode added in this game. The Ghoul game mode is basically infected, but with the Fallout ghouls. I enjoy that, but again, that's something you play. After you play 2 hours of it, you're done. You ain't never going to touch it again. And same goes with this Nuketown variant. I'm going to enjoy it for a few days here. Maybe a few hours, a few days, I don't know. But then I'm just going to get bored and not care to play it. Because even though it's Fallout themed, I've still been playing this map for 15 years. I'm fucking done with this map, bro. They managed to get me back on it for here, but, like, dude, I'm sick of Nuketown, man. I don't understand how they can just keep rehashing this shit, but... I mean, I feel bad because, it's supposed to be a Season 1 Reloaded review, and, like, I feel like I've already talked about everything. We're only 11 minutes in, and I feel like I've already talked about everything, because we got all the Black Ops 6 shit put into the game with no overclocks, copy and pasted. None of the maps are new. There's no new maps. One Black Ops 2 map, one Black Ops 3 map, which are just ports. Put no effort into it. This is, we got one reimagining. So that's technically new. Reimagining this version of Nuketown. Technically, I guess. If you want to give the game the benefit of the doubt. And then you got the one new map. Technically only one new map. Which is absolutely horrible. I have gameplay of it, but honestly, dudes, I'm not even going to bother show you, because if you don't play the game, you don't care. And if you do play the game, jump into the Season 1 mosh pit, you'll see for yourself. It's terrible. It's just Toshin, but like on rooftops, and you constantly get shot from behind. It's a really bad fucking map. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage. But, oh yeah, we do have a new SMG in that rewards track. We do have a new SMG. I haven't unlocked it yet, obviously. I'm not going to buy my way through the fucking event pass. It ain't that hard to grind. I seen somebody out there that did spend the money to pay their way to get the new gun. It blows my mind. I don't... Some people are just obsessed with new guns. The second a new gun comes out, they have to buy their way to it. They're literally... They're so desperate to use a new gun that they buy their way to get to the new gun. It blows my mind. I don't get it. But yeah, I mean... That's pretty much it. That's Season 1. I mean, what else? I don't know what else there is to talk about. We do have news with Activision. Something big possibly is going to come this year. But I'm going to make a different video on that. So, I mean, yeah, guys, I guess that's the end of the video. I mean, this update, if you're a Fallout fan, I recommend trying this. Do try this. If you are a fan of Fallout, I do recommend you play this. Even if you don't actually play the game and you just go into a private match in multiplayer and just walk around this version of Nuketown, it's worth doing that. It's worth just the walk around and look, because there is a lot of detail on the map. I do think the map could have used some more Fallout foods. They have a lot of apples and bananas laying around on the tables here. I feel like they could have put, like a sweet roll or, some Dandy Boy apples. Or Sugar Lad snack cakes, all that Fallout food, but, the closest thing we got is just Nuka-Cola and then apples and bananas. But I will say, whoever designed this map, whoever worked on it, did a really good job, and it does feel like Fallout, so I'll give them props there. It is a joy to play on and look at, especially look at. Just the visuals alone on this map are worth the look around. But yeah, besides this map, really there's nothing here. I do recommend trying the Ghoul version of Infected. That's pretty fun. Not going to keep you playing forever, but it is fun to play. So we got 2 good things out of the long list of just crap, garbage maps, Black Ops 6 copy and paste. I haven't tried Fringe yet from Black Ops 3. I think that map will be better than Meltdown. I never liked Meltdown in Black Ops 2 anyway, so I really don't like it in this game with all the garbage fucking movement and shit. But yeah, that's my Season 1 Reloaded review. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're almost at 400 subscribers. So, if you made it this far, you might as well help me out there. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, dudes.